guys, welcome back to Ledford. I'm Serein, certified nutritionist and health coach through Precision Nutrition.
Hey, I'm Chris, certified certified personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and we together are Ledford.
So we're back with a full body at-home workout, no equipment necessary. All you need is a floor, a towel, a mat, something comfortable to lay on, and a chair, which I think most of us have a chair. I hope most of us have a chair. Or, you should have a chair.
You should have a chair.
This is a great workout. I laughed at Chris when he gave me this, and then the next day I was sore. So we thought we'd walk you through everything, and as I do my workout, Chris is going to essentially correct my form and explain what each workout is and how to do it at home. This is not a timed workout, so you will be doing reps instead, and you can follow along and watch us, or you can skip ahead and see what all the exercises are. We like to do guided workouts because that's what most of you guys vote for here. If you like just exercise ideas, check out our Instagram at Real
Chris Ledford.
At Serein on the screen right now and in the description box. So let's get started.
Yeah, okay, so guys, one of the things that you want to do, especially if you're doing a workout early in the morning, is you want to make sure your body is warm. You can accomplish that by static stretching or doing some active warm-ups like jumping jacks or mountain climbers. You just want to make sure your body is not in a cold place when you start doing things that require tension, like squats and curls and that sort of thing, because that's when you run the risk of injury. That's when your risk of injury is at its highest. So I prefer doing active warm-ups. I feel like your body's gonna get much more warm faster than static stretching. But do what feels good to you. As long as you're warm by the time you start your actual workout, that's all that matters. It also does play a part too when you're doing active warm-ups to get your heart rate up, to get a metabolic burn going. This is one of my favorite exercises, mountain climbers, because they're really hard, even when you're really good at them. So all it takes is time and practice. You'll be able to do it longer, but the great thing is it never becomes easy. So you can challenge yourself by doing it longer, faster. You can have your knees go up into your alternating elbows. You can come out. There's all kinds of ways to modify that. It's a great workout. And Serein also did some warming up prior to this, so she's gonna speed through a warm up, but you guys can do a few more of those just to make sure you're nice and loose and warm. Okay, so the first thing that Serein's going to do is we're gonna work on her full body. So we're gonna go straight down from the shoulders all the way to the calves. And the first thing in that line is gonna be the shoulders. Now, we're gonna modify a regular push-up ever so slightly so that all of the load is placed here into the shoulders as opposed to the chest. And the way we accomplish that is she's gonna get into this pike position. That's what this is called, a pike push-up. So Serein's gonna go down, she's gonna walk her hands out, and watch the direction that she's going to push. She's gonna come up on her toes, and then the force is gonna go straight into her deltoids. So she's gonna push down at an angle and then back up. Get on your toes. If you can see how her toes are here, she's up on the balls of her feet, up on her toes, in this nice pike position, and she's going at an angle down so that everything drives here. And all the muscles are being worked into the shoulders, and part of the clavicular head, the top part of your chest, will get a little workout too, so you might feel that, don't worry, that's okay. And you'll also probably get just a slight bit of action into your triceps, but the bulk of the load is being carried through your shoulders. So she's gonna do that 12 times. And then she's gonna walk back up and roll her spine to the top. Don't just come straight up. Make sure you give your spine a nice moment to get back to its fixed position at the top. Okay, since I'm a little taller, I'm gonna stand back here. Serein just let me know that my head was cut off through that entire thing, but you got the benefit of hearing me explain it. So she's gonna do that. Again, we're gonna do 2 sets of 12. For each of these exercises. So today's exercises you're not doing for time, you can go at your own speed as long as you get 12. If you can't get 12, try to get 6. If you can get 6, do 2 sets of 6, but I prefer you do 2 sets of 12. So again, she's up on the balls of her feet at this pike angle, and she's driving straight down so that all the load is right there in her shoulders. So again, when I gave this to her, I think she thought oh, this is gonna be really easy. But as you'll see throughout the process of us working out, it's not so easy, especially if you're following along and doing it with us. So she's gonna do a couple more. How do those feel? She's gonna walk back up, roll her spine to the top, give her head a second to get the blood flow back into her brain so she doesn't pass out. Don't lock your knees when you come straight up. Give a nice little bend so you don't pass out. And then we're gonna move on. Go ahead.
If this felt light, then just do another set.
Yeah, you can always do a third set of 12. But focus on your form and your technique. If you do proper form and proper technique, this will be way harder than if you're just doing it for speed. One more set. Excellent. And pay attention to your body. If this hurts, something is off. Your position of the hands, your elbows are probably flared out too much. Make sure you avoid flaring these out too much, because again, that's going to put tension in your shoulders where it shouldn't be, and you run the risk of injuring yourself. Couple more. This is going to give you that nice toned shoulder. It's going to break your shoulder up from your arm, your biceps and triceps, and give you that nice defined toned look that we all want. Okay, moving on. All right, so the next exercise that she's gonna do is she's going to do a prone position reverse fly. So you've seen people at the gym and they sit on that machine and they do this. The weight's in front of them, there's two little handles and they do this. This is the same motion. You're just laying in the prone position on your tummy. Your hands are going down so that your thumb is hitting the floor. And then all you're doing is you're slightly raising the top part of your spine up off the floor, and you're retracting your arms back. Again, what I want, not straight out to the side, come down at just a slight angle. So this would be what, 90 degrees? So let's go to 45 degrees and you raise them back. So it's gonna look like, instead of this, and back, back. Bring that top part of your back right off the mat just a little bit and retract and hold. And you should feel the squeeze. Work on your muscle-mind connection. I want you to be able to feel where the muscles are working. So along the inside, or I'm sorry, the outside of your spine, I want you to feel those muscles contracting and working as you squeeze back.
Also, I got a couple DMs because I have a large chest compared to my size, and a lot of other women also deal with larger chest size and a smaller frame. And a lot of you guys have asked me about back pain, and this is a great one for if you find yourself hunching over because of your breasts. And I think as women, a lot of times we've grown to kind of want to cover them a little bit on top of the weight just pulling us forward. So working our backs is so important for that.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're working your back so that you don't develop lower back pain as you start to get older, because the one thing that we all have in common is gravity catches up with all of us. Gravity is constantly pushing down. It's pushing our heads forward. It's pushing our shoulders forward. We sit at computers all day long, rotated, forward. Everything's pulled this way. So this exercise is going to start to pull everything back. It's going to start to correct your posture. It's going to make you stand up straighter. It's going to make your head pull back. Everything about this exercise is beautiful for not just the development of muscles, but to help you just feel better. Because even though we're raising the upper thoracic part of our spine, that lower lumbar is also getting the benefit of the vertebrae contracting and squeezing whatever of that jelly substance that goes back into the spine to get it off those nerves. So I love these bridge type exercises from the prone position. So we're gonna do one more of these. She's gonna give her back just a slight break, let it rest, and then we're gonna go right into one more. So again, thumbs down to the floor, go slightly at an angle, not at 90 degrees, but at 45. So Serene's gonna come down just a little bit more this way. Yep. And you probably can't see it from here, from where you guys are, your angle that the camera is, but all along her back, you see her rotator cuff, her her muscles along the outside of her spine. Everything is nice and flexed, it's nice and contracted. Rhomboids, everything. Beautiful exercise. Whenever I show these no weight, only body weight workouts to people, one of the most common things that people tell me is that they never realized that they could get such a workout, such a contraction of the muscles without having anything heavy. Now, here's the thing. If you want to grow giant muscles on your body, like if you want what's called hypertrophy, if you want your muscles to grow and get that big bodybuilder look, you absolutely really are going to need to add heavy weights to your workout plan. But since most of our audience here is you guys want more of a lean muscle look, this type of an exercise is going to be fantastic for that because it's going to lean you out. It's going to develop those muscles and give you that nice break in between, like I said, like the shoulders and the biceps and the triceps. It's going to pull your shoulders back, give you that nice upright look. Bodyweight workouts are fantastic for that. I can do some heavyweight workouts if you guys want, but for the most part, I think most of you guys are here for that type of a look. Okay. Next exercise, we're going to combine. So we're going down the body. We're going from shoulders to back. Now we're going to do triceps and chest. So this exercise I call the ChiSep push-up, C-H-I, not T-R-I, ChiSep, because we're going to focus on chest and triceps as the muscle groups that we're working. So we're going to push up in a regular position. She's going to walk her hand out, do another push-up, come back together, push down again, and go to the alternating side. So what you'll find, the push-up is one of the best exercises that works most of the body completely. She's gonna feel this in her deltoids, her triceps, her chest. Because she's in this plank position, she's gonna work her abs. She's gonna squeeze her butt together. She's gonna feel that glute work, and she's gonna feel her quadriceps and her like all of her legs actually will get a benefit from this. This is a great way to modify the exercise if you guys want. So all you want to do is you want to go down to drop your knees to the floor, get your feet in a nice comfortable position, don't cross them. See how she's doing here? It's beautiful. So she walks to the left, she pushes down, she brings her hands back to the middle, pushes down, walks to the right, pushes down, comes back to center, and we repeat. We wash, rinse, repeat. Make sure you leave any questions, because if there's a modification that you need because you have knee problems or you have back problems or whatever, if you leave me a comment, I do check all of those, and so does Serein. If it's something that you have that's an issue where you can't perform an exercise, usually I can find a way to modify something to help you get into that position and work those muscles. What I want is efficiency. Like, my whole goal for you guys is to be able to give you this advice, show you how to do these exercises in a way that you can execute them for your body and your limitations that you may have. So if you have something that you want me to work on with you, by all means, leave me that comment. Also, give this video a like and make sure you hit the subscribe button, because it does help us out. We'd love to create this content for you guys and put it out there for you. And all we ask in return is that you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on the notifications bell. And if you have any questions, please interact with us. So she's gonna finish up her last set. She's doing her modified ChiSep push-ups. So together. What?
Share the video with someone.
And share with someone. Like, these are great to share with people and do them together. Like, as we're all quarantined here, do these together. Do these with a friend. Because working out is always more fun when you have someone with you to do it. And since we can't go to the gym right now, the next best thing is to work out with us and share that with someone either in your household or jump on FaceTime or Skype or whatever, and do these things together. Interact with people even though you're quarantined. Okay, so we're gonna set up for the next exercise. We're moving straight down our body. We're going shoulders, back, biceps are gonna be next. We just did triceps and chest. So Serein's gonna lay flat underneath a chair. Now, she's gonna place her palms flat on the top of the chair as she wiggles underneath. So you don't wanna grab the chair. You wanna put your palms flat on the chair. Feet down in almost like a bridge position, heels on the floor, and watch what she's gonna do. She's gonna use only her biceps to curl her body upwards towards the chair. If you're using anything other than your biceps, you're doing it wrong. So all you're doing is putting the tension into your hands and using your hands to squeeze your biceps. So when you, whenever you just flex your bicep, right? That's the motion you want to do right here. You want to palm down and flex your bicep so it brings your whole body up. Don't use your shoulders, or your back rather, to pick yourself up. Only your biceps. It's a shorter range of motion. Don't worry about trying to get all the way up to the chair. All you want to do is feel the squeeze, feel the contraction in the bicep, and you'll really feel these if you're doing it correctly. See what I mean when I tell you it's a shorter range of motion? Like, she's not trying to curl all the way up. I'm guessing she's feeling a lot of tension, a lot of pressure in those biceps because it looks like it's getting harder for her to pull up, and that's a good thing. Okay, so continuing on that plane, we're going to go straight down into the abs. Now we're going to do double touches. So Serein is going to rock up front ways, and then she's going to touch right elbow to left knee and repeat. So straight up and then cross, straight up and then cross. So we're gonna do half on this side, and then she's gonna do the other half on the other side. We're gonna work our obliques, we're gonna work our the front part of our abdominals. And she's gonna switch, so she's gonna go up and cross. Up and cross. Okay, so we are going to do what's called a chair-assisted pistol squat. So Serein's gonna have her arms out in front of her, her left leg is gonna be slightly extended, and she's gonna squat down until she touches the chair and then raise herself back up. She's gonna feel an intense burn all through right here. This part of her leg is gonna feel nice and tight. It's gonna start burning as she's raising up and going down. That's what's controlling all of the movement right now. So she's gonna have her right foot planted firmly into the floor. This one's gonna levitate off of the ground just a little bit. She's gonna work on her balance. This is also gonna work on her joint stability. It's gonna help her build more stable ankles, knees, hips.
Also,
great exercise.
10.
What's that?
We're only doing 10.
And for these, you're only doing 10, that's right. So instead of the traditional 12, and if you're not used to doing these guys, pay attention to your body. Pay attention to the placement of your knee, your foot, everything, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to continue to do something that hurts. It should not hurt. Find that position, because I'm not there with you, find that position to where you can squat down and it doesn't hurt your knee. I don't want you hurting the front part, the patella part of your knee here. See how she's just going down just enough to touch the first part of the chair? She's not sitting down and relaxing back. She's literally going down, touch, and back up. Down, touch, and back up. It's not an explosive exercise, but she's definitely not taking more than a second or so as she's touching the chair and then coming back up. It's just there's a reference point. It's there to give you a reference as to where to go down and come back up, nothing more. And I prefer you guys do these either with a flat bottom shoe or even better, barefoot. If you can do these barefoot, you really feel the ground under your foot and you get a much better sensation of how you're doing these correctly. Serein has incredibly strong legs, and I can see that she's already struggling a little bit to finish these. So if you guys are struggling, don't worry, that's okay, especially if this is something that's new to you. If you're just now starting your workouts, and getting back into shape, these might be a little bit challenging for you. That's okay, push through. I promise you, if you just keep doing them, yeah, just do less, but push through, don't quit is what I'm saying. So if you need to do 5 as opposed to 10, that's totally okay. Just don't stop, don't quit. Because if you do 5 today, and you do 5 2 days from now, and you do 5 2 days from that, eventually you're gonna get to 7 and then to 10. And you're gonna feel really good about being able to do more in 2 weeks than you were able to do today. It's all about consistency. Your body wants consistency. You're gonna go through an alarm reaction phase where your body's gonna tell you to stop, 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 right? That's different than injury. Injury is a completely different thing. If you're injured, stop what you're doing. But if you're just sore, or if your body's like, man, this hurts, it's kind of hard, push through. give yourself a challenge. Say, you know what, self, I can't do 10 right now, but I'm gonna do 5. And then next week, I'm gonna do 7. And then the week after that, I'm gonna do 10. And then once you see how you progress by just being consistent with it from 5 to 7 to 10 or 5 straight to 10, you're really gonna get a love for working out. You're gonna love how your body makes your brain feel because you're gonna get the sense of accomplishment that you didn't have before. And the only thing I'm asking you to do is be consistent with it and just keep going. So she's gonna finish up her last set on her left here. And then we're coming towards the end of this particular workout video. We have 2 more exercises. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 more exercise. I apologize, we have 1 more exercise. And we're gonna wrap it up. And you could always come back and repeat these. My advice is watch this, do it with us, do something different tomorrow, do one of our other videos, and then come back and redo this the day after. Okay guys, so for her final exercise, we've moved all the way from the shoulders straight down the body, and now we're gonna finish with our calves. We're gonna do what I call the dirty 30s. So you're gonna go 10 times calf raises straight up and down, then you're gonna turn your feet, you're gonna turn your heels rather in. So heels in, you're gonna raise up 10 times, then your heels are gonna go out. Duck walk position, and you're gonna raise up 10 more times. Who does not love sexy calves? When you're wearing high heels, when you're wearing strapless or flip-flops in the summer, there's nothing greater than having nice tone defined legs. That's girls and guys, by the way. Keep going. For those of you who did dance when you were younger, this should be a breeze. Squeeze those calves. Don't just go up and down and up and down. Make sure you're doing what you're doing with an intent. You're focusing your mind into your calf. So when you go up, you're squeezing and you're feeling every bit of that calf muscle before you go down. When you go up, squeeze it, hold it, and then go down. Make sure that everything you do is done with intent, because I promise you, you'll get the most out of your exercises when your brain is connected to your muscle. So that's it. That is today's workout. Thank you guys for coming along with us. If you have any questions, please list them on the comment section or get at me on Instagram. Slide into my DMs. It's at @RealChrisLedford. I'll put it in the description box with Serein1. And just say hello. Come by, don't be shy. If you have any requests for exercises, we're all quarantined, so I'm looking for stuff to do for you guys because that's what this channel is about. So come along with us. Serein, you want to say anything?
Thanks for working out with us. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on that bell notification, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends and family members. Do a viewing party and work out with us. We're also doing live workouts every Tuesday and Thursdays on my Instagram, but we're posting them on Chris's IGTV if you miss it. So everything will be linked in the description box. Thanks for watching.
You guys are amazing.
Bye.
Thank you.